Hello everybody, Gnomer here. Yes, I know it's been a long time. Let's focus what's important now. This. If you're wondering, no, this is not real, but it's a concept art that is really good. I really like it. I wish this was real. It's Little Nightmares All Hands Off Deck. Maybe the big one is the one you play with and the short one follows you, or just two multiplayers. It could be a really good idea and you could climb, that's also good. I think this is DLC, but it's very good. It's very good. I like it so much. So let's go to the monsters now. The first boss we will encounter, like, it seems like a boat. The main characters. What if it's a boat that comes to a strange town, and this is the first character you find in a forest, in a village with a forest with a little village in it. His names could be Old Man or Man of Scraps or something like that. It would be really cool. And you can see Six there, so he could probably kidnap Six like Hunter did. But I think, yeah, it would be a pretty good idea. And you can see he get his hat off, and I think his dad could be something falling into his head, because we can see a little bit of his brain, and if something falls that, he could probably die, so pretty good, pretty good. He could also have a chasing scene where he was chasing you and tried to hit you with that wood thing. It was pretty good. Now let's move on to the next boss. I will call him Showman or probably Psychopath Man, something like that, because he seems pretty cool. And as we can see, he can be glad and sometimes be like sad. And this could be the boat that the two guys are catching. They leave one and they go to another one after going to that village. And he could be here, and he could be making a show with all like the viewers watching it. And then he gets sad because probably the show would get ruined. Probably those two main characters would do something, so we would get sad and the show would get ruined, and it will be very sad and try to get those two guys. His death could like be. I don't want him to die. I want him to like the teacher, not disappear, but the guys can get off the boat before he dies. So he just lets them escape, and if he catches you, he kills you, of course. But he doesn't die. It seems pretty good idea. And yeah, this was this boss. I find him interesting and cool. Yes, let's move to the next one. This here are the nurses, or yes, kind of toxic. Like this could be like Chernobyl, a city after the boat will escape, like to a new land where everything is contained or has so much radioactive things that the main characters have to get a mask. And these like bosses here, these girls here could be the bosses. Not one, like the viewers. There are a lot of them. This could be a lot of them who will try to take the radiation out. They're not bad, but if they see someone, they will try to kill them because they don't want anyone there. So they're not bad or good, they just don't want anyone there because they're cleaning everything. Their death could be something good. What if the radiation, what if they get all the masks off and everyone dies because they didn't know the radiation was still there? Or even more radiation comes and they all die. It could be a good idea for their death, I don't know, but it seems cool. Then, after this, the guys will find a boat to escape from that island. But in that boat, there was someone there, and that's the last and next boss. Fisherman, fish killer, whatever you want to call him, he's the main boss. He was sleeping on the boat with all his friends that are also pirates, but he's the captain. His hands got eaten by a shark, so now he hunts for the shark. And he likes no one to be in the boat because he's like a pirate and he's afraid that someone will find his treasure, so he kills everyone he sees in the boat without his friends. So the guys have to don't get seen by him and try to hide every time until the boat lands on another land. So while he doesn't see them. But he can't see them or else he killed them. Now this will be the ending. I think this captain would not die, or his friends could kill him because I don't know, the main characters could do something, probably steal the treasure, and probably take fault of this captain, and they would probably think of him, so they would probably kill him. I don't know, but the ending of this game, they would come to the land, and they saw something called the mall. Yes, the mall. After that, they will feel some hands grabbing them. It was the janitor. He took the child and killed them. But it's okay. Someone was still alive and watching all that. Six watched all those boys coming inside the mall. Not the whole adventure, but she watched them come inside the mall. She tried to say help, but the janitor took them and killed them. Then Six gets alone and gets sad. But then she rises up and say, I'll get out of this mall. So this is before The Little Nightmares 1. It's like a DLC, but it's a very advanced DLC. It's pretty good, yes. Keep in mind this is not mine, these drawings. I'm just saying an idea that would be cool. This is not canon, it's just my idea, and these drawings are not mine. So that's in mind. I want to say goodbye and see us another day, probably next year, not just kidding, and bye.